like installation and license activation are completed.
license activation not
Yeah.
done. Installation we
License
have done.
part not completed.
Yeah.
Okay. Once
So,
you
Anusha, till now I did not receive any email or link for to installation.
I think they're asking yesterday to share your mail IDs in group, right?
Yeah, I said it, but till now
Maybe
I
you'll
cannot.
get today. Hmm?
Okay, Anusha.
Once they confirm back, just go to your drive and check in and share with me. Okay. Here you're
Okay,
able to find that installer file. Okay.
okay.
So team, I just created one folder for our batch. So within this folder, I added Word document, which I'm preparing on a daily basis. Okay. So even I'll give you this folder access as well. So within this folder access, you're able to get the installer file, installation documents, and the resumes and interview questions document, such a SAP installer file. All these files you are able to find here itself only. Okay. And coming to our recording videos, I'll share you recording videos in a YouTube in private mode. As of now, those are in public mode. Today, I'll make it as a private. Okay. And even I'll show you once I keep it as a private, how to check the recording videos from your side. But anyway, still you people are doing installation, not at license is not activated, right? So we'll continue with the session today.
Hanusha, before going to that, I will share my screen. I have some small question. Can I share my screen, please? Just only 1 minute.
Yeah.
Sure, sir. Please share your screen.
The host is not allowing.
Yeah, I just allowed. Try to share the screen.
Yeah.
What is your question?
Yeah. This is I have installed long back. I mean, 10 days back actually. So when I'm trying to create a new project, so with this single user, I can able to create it. Select workspace. So this button is enabled. Whereas coming to if I select SQLite, so this button is not enabled.
Okay, so this is already installed, right?
Yes, yes.
Team, I'm just giving a step-by-step process here, how to create a multi-user workspace here. Okay. Yeah, probably today you'll receive installer files, Shruti. Close this window, Sandeep, and again click on create. See here, team, once license is activated for you all, you are able to see here a create new button. Okay, click on that create new. And after that, select a type of repository. Okay, so which type is select? Now tell me, this is a new project. So which project we are creating here? New or existing?
New project.
I
I'm
think
planning
for
to
new
create.
project, we don't get that use workspace template.
Exactly. So uncheck use existing repository checkbox. You are done with that. Uncheck. Don't select that. Yeah. Now enter your name of the project. Okay. And here you can enable this workspace template. You will get the standard module subset. This is the part of project creation only. Now you're able to see, okay, button is enabled. Don't click on that. Wait.
Okay.
So hope this points is clear for all.
Basically,
Yes,
whenever you're creating the new project, we should not check this, right? Use existing repository.
Yes, always unselect this one because we are
Okay.
creating a new workspace, right?
Yes.
So always uncheck this one. But coming to a real time, so whenever you're working in real time, always enable this one. Use existing repository.
True.
Okay. So here create admin user. By default username is admin and password it can be empty. No need to enter anything. But if you want to keep some password for admin role, you can give password at the time of project creation only. It's up to you, team. Okay.
Okay.
So the first step is here, selecting the type of repository. Second step, uncheck the existing repository checkbox. After that, enter the name of the new repository. That means name of the project. After that, click on workspace template. Clear? So what is the first pointing?
Could not find a part of the Tosca project, Tosca common
So the
repository.
first point is click on create button. Okay.
Anusha, I'm getting some error, like could not find a part of the
Could
path.
not the find the path common repository. Something seems like where you install this. I'll see this. Okay.
Hmm.
So the process team, I'm just making a note. Click on create button. Then what is the next step? Team, to stop the
So you'll have to select the type of repository and uncheck.
select type of repo. Next,
Make sure to uncheck the use existing repository. Check.
exactly. Next,
Enter the type of the project.
enter name of the project.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Use
Check the
workspace template.
template checkbox.
Check standard module subset. Okay, na?
Okay.
So once you check that standard module subset, click on OK. These are the steps we always use to create the workspace. Okay. So team, at the time of doing installation, basically, you can see the path, okay, where your projects are storing here. Okay. If you go back to the work C drive, Sandeep, go to a C drive. C drive. In the file explorer itself only, go to C drive. This PC, the bottom of the screen, you can see this PC. Yeah. One second, stop here. So see here, team, once you completed installation, here you are able to see one naming conversion. The name of the folder is Tosca Projects. It's not Tosca, it's not Recentis. Okay. This folder, it create automatically based on the location which we selected at the time of installation. Okay. Open this Tosca Projects. Once you open here, you can see Tosca common repositories, Tosca workspace, and Tosca command. Okay. Double click on this common repositories only. Now here the common bank folder is added. That means double click on here. This folder is empty.
Empty.
Okay. This common bank, you can remove it and try to create one more time. If you want to delete a workspace which is created unexpectedly, just navigate to this particular path and whatever the folder is created here, you can delete that. So it will replicate into your commander automatically. You no need to delete a project at commander pointer, like Tosca commander level. Okay. These all are the steps to create a workspace. So what are the error you are getting, Sandeep? Stay here after the class, I'll see.
Okay.
So the project creation is clear, right?
Yes.
So I'm just sharing my screen. Workspace creation, I just added a couple of steps here. Just follow these steps to create a project. And I'll capture all of your mail IDs, email, I'll give you this folder access to you all. So once you've done the project creation team, that will add automatically here. You're able to see our project name here. Okay. So once you're able to see our project here, simply double click on the project. So currently we all are working in a multi-user, like a common repository, right? So the authorization is very, very important here. Okay, must you have to enter your user ID and password. So once you do the double click, it takes some time to load the window. And after that, it will ask to enter our username and password. See, it is asking me username and password. Without entering this username and password, we cannot log in, we cannot move to the project level. Okay. So this thing is very important. So I'm just logging with my credentials, right? How I created these credentials, I'll tell you that part as well.
Sure.
So the first point is create user credentials. So creating of user credentials is always administrator activity. So we are not the right person to create user IDs, all this stuff. Once you assign to the project, so automatically that project administrator will create a user IDs and passwords for us. Otherwise, they'll directly use SSO login. You no need to enter password. Once your email ID is authorized, automatically this will allow to the project. So the first point is once we log into here, you go to the home tab and here you're able to see one option that is a project. Let me show you that. I'll just
So
do
Anusha, sorry to disturb you. So actually, only administrator profile is there, or any other user profile will be there?
yeah, I'll give you the difference, okay?
Okay.
Just now I log in with Anusha credentials, right? That means I am the one of the team member. I am not the administrator, correct? So see here, once you log in with the project, here you can see click on project option within the home tab itself. So if we click on this project option, so here you can see one name like administrator, like user management tab. Here itself will create the user IDs. Okay. But as a tester, I don't have authorization and even I'm not able to see this user management tab. Are you able to see any user management tab here? No, right?
No.
But if you go back to here, which user ID I'm using? Anusha. I'm not admin person. Okay. So what are the activities admin people can do? We cannot do everything. Okay. So to create a user credentials here, always log in with the admin credentials. Okay. I'm just closing this workspace. Once you close the workspace, again log, open the same workspace with admin credentials. So opening and closing of Tosca workspace may take some time, okay? Based on the load, how much load we are putting into that respective workspace point of view. This is my project, like MS SQL Server project. So much test cases I built within this project level. Maybe that is the reason it is taking some time to close the workspace. Once this workspace is closed, just log in with admin credentials. I'll show you how to create. So what is the first point here? Open workspace. Open workspace with admin credentials. The second point, once you open to the admin credential, go to the home tab inside this open project. So in a project window, we are able to see one tab that is user management tab. Okay. So then here, click on user management tab and then add user. Okay, these are the steps which we have to follow. So now I'm just logging with the same workspace. What are the steps I written here? So same thing I'll do in Tosca command. Okay. So now I'm just logging with admin credentials. I'm just removing Anusha. Just log in with admin. I don't have any password here. Click on login. Once you log in with admin credentials, wait a minute. So see here, go to home tab. Under this home tab, you can choose a project option. Okay. So once you click on this project option, you are able to see the project here. This is the project window. So what are the window here added? This is the Tosca repo is my project. So are you able to see here one tab name with user management?
Yeah.
So click on this project icon, then only you are able to see this stuff. Okay, now. So I already that user Tosca repo is already selected. That is the reason I'm able to see these many tabs. So go to the user management tab, and here you can see admin. This is the admins. If you want to add one more admin like Anusha or something, you can add it here instead of using admin. These all are the all user related stuff. And here you can see ATM bank, something. If you have, now we are planning to go with the para bank, right? So just select this workspace, do a checkout. Checkout, it's a kind of, we are getting authorization to edit something within this folder level. So after checkout, right click on here. Everyone able to see the person icon here, create user group.
Yes.
I'm just creating user group, and here you can use like Parabank. This is my project name. After that, right click on here, use create a user. I'm just creating user like Anu. So if you want to give a password, Anu is already exists. That is the reason it is giving unique naming convention, Anu_1. So to provide a password, right click on here. You can see one naming convention, set password. Select this one and just give the password. And again re-enter the password. So what are the password is set by administrator? So we'll get the data via email or Teams. They'll ping in our Teams. Clear?
So we can set password only for multi-users, right? Or even for single user we can set that.
Tosca, it's always a multi-user only. Okay. Entire team is working here. That is the reason these many people are added to the project.
Okay.
So who are acting as administrator, they're able to see all this information, but as a tester, you are not able to see even these things. Okay, I just log in with admin. You can see here, admin username is admin here. That is the reason I'm able to see this user management and all this information. Clear?
Yeah.
So once you're done with the creation of the project, must you have to do a click operation on the check-in all. I'll give a clear information check-in all, what is check-in all, update all these things. If you do a click operation on check-in all, it is a kind of push. So once we build the code, we always use the push command to push code to the repositories, right? The similar way, what are the changes made by ourselves to push that code to the repository, always perform check. Clear?
Anusha, here if we are providing the level expert, right? Based upon these levels, a user can get more access, or everybody is getting.
Access part is very common for everyone, but this level is stating like if any newcomer is having very less experience, we're just providing some levels here. That's it. So basic or advanced, set result allowed, enable, something we are defining here.
Okay, based upon these levels, any accessibility means they will
Cannot
get all access, or
Will not face any accessibility issue here. Okay.
Okay, okay.
There's a kind of level which we are defining. That's it. So if team is there, we can expect some experts and advanced people, some basic people as well, right? We just give that levels here. That's it. It's a kind of understanding only.
Good morning, Manisha. Sorry, I joined a bit late. I didn't know that whether you covered this or not. So, is this user management is specified with the admin user, or user management is accessible to all in terms of creating and
This
adding
user
users?
management is clearly like this user management activities is taken care by admin people who are acting as administrator of this entire project. They'll take care of user management kind of thing. So as a tester, you are not able to see even these features in your workspace. Okay. If you log in with admin credentials, then only you are able to see this user management and property definition, all this stuff.
So, by default, only the details would be displayed for a common user, right? Or test configuration also would be displayed.
So the common user able to see details tab and configuration tab. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what our user creation did. Once you're done with the user creation, just perform a check-in all and close this workspace and log in with user. Let me close this one. Go to project. So left top corner, you can see project icon. Go to here and close workspace. Once you close this workspace, simply log in the same project with the new credentials, which we created now. I just created a new _1, right? I'll use that. Double click on this repo. 1 second, it's taking some time to close this one.
క్రాస్ చేయాల్సి వస్తే ఇలా చికెన్ ఎలా వస్తుంది
Keep
చికెన్
it.
తెచ్చుకో చికెన్ అండి చికెన్ అండి మమ్మీ ఇందులో వద్దురా మరి
Abhi, please. So here you can enter your. So enter the username Anu_1. Just now I created this one, right? Anu_1. And here Anusha@123. Just do a login. So once you enter user credentials, now you are able to see user ID and password here. Okay. I'm just logging with the user credential team. Once you log in with user credentials, now you are not able to see that user management tab. Let me show you that again. Okay. Go back to the home tab and click on project. Are you able to see any user management tab and property definition tabs here?
No.
No.
No. As a tester, we don't have access for those fields. Okay. Even real time also will not get access for that. Sometimes what happens, the client people who are dealing with this entire environment, they don't know how to create a user workspace if project is created newly. So at that time, you can help them how to create a workspace and how to create a users to the project. Okay.
Hi Anusha. At least one user might be having the admin access right from the project, or nobody does.
It depends, Shruti. Probably they'll give admin access to the team lead or any one person to the within the project. Otherwise, the entire administrator will taking care of a client itself only. They won't provide any admin related stuff. But if we required any access kind of thing and admin kind of things to create a user credentials for new employee, we have to raise a request to them. Otherwise, we'll drop a mail based on that they create and they'll come back to us.
Okay.
Do we have any expiry date for this user credentials?
No, we don't have any expiration date. If you review how many days you are in the project, like 1 year or 2 years, yes, you are able to access this one. In case if you left the company, then they revoke your credentials within the workspace.
Okay.
Anusha, what was that another thing besides user management? Some tab was there in the admin.
Property definition.
Yeah, what's the use of that?
The property definition, it's project related information. If we want to add any new sections or new related things, we always go to the property definition we'll create here. Okay. No worries, I'll show you later.
Okay, thank you.
So coming back to here, team, as a test engineer, always be a concentrate on details tab and test configuration tab. These two things is very, very important. Okay. Now coming back to the module section. So once you create a project, you are able to see the sections. Totally how many sections you are able to see within the project level team?
8 to 9 sections.
8 sections. So out of those 8 sections, are you how many sections we are going to work in real time?
Like 3 to 4.
3.
3 sections.
4
Okay.
sections.
Yeah.
Depends. Okay. So the first major section is the module section. This is very, very important. Okay. So because our test execution and test case development is always having a dependency on the module only. Okay. So let us discuss here some couple of points. Module is the section which is holding a T-box component. Are you remember I discussed couple of components like Tosca commander, Tosca executor. Let me show you that part. See here. What are the major components of Tricentis Tosca? What is the first component here? Tosca commander. Already we installed that. So what is the second component? Tosca scanning window. I think yesterday we discussed this part, right? Tosca scanning window. So that part is Tosca executor and Tosca repository. So see here, team, I'm just giving a version differentiation. Basically, we do have 2 types of engines. 2 types of engines in Tosca 15 and below versions. Tosca 15 and below versions. So what are those engines? One is T-box engine, another one is a classic engine. Okay, these two are the major engines. So Tosca 15, if you are keeping, like for example, in my resume, I just mentioned 4 years of experience or 5 years of experience in Tricentis Tosca. At that time, must you aware of these changes thing. Okay. So Tosca 15 and below versions, we have 2 type of engines. One is T-box engine and another one is classic engine. Okay. Now this classic engine is no more. Like completely they rework this classic engine. Why this Tricentis team is rework this classic engine? I'll show you that article as well. Okay. Let me show you the T-box engine. So yesterday we created one module, right? Are you remember? We just worked with a Parabank and we created one module and we executed scenario. Correct?
Yeah, Anusha.
I'm just going to that folder. This is my Parabank folder. And here I created one module. So this module is holding a registration hyperlink. If we select this module, if you go back to the properties pane, the right side, you can see this arrow. Okay. So what is the automation framework here? We can say engine or we can say automation framework. What is the automation framework?
T-box.
T-box. Okay. So majorly Tosca is almost, it is a T-box framework only. Okay. So we can call it as engines or automation framework. Okay. So most of the times it is a T-box only. How to recognize these T-box engines? Okay. So instead of navigating to the module, so if you want to, just want to check this is the automation T-box framework or not, this is the indication tip. Whenever you are seeing this icon, like this module icon, let me capture the screenshot. If you see this module icon, let me bring bit. Are you able to see here? Icon representation.
Yes, Anusha.
So team, this icon is stating this is the T-box engine. Okay. Whenever I'm giving a trainings on Tosca 15th version, that time I captured this information. I just want to show you a difference between a classic engine and T-box engine. So as an experienced person, must you aware of these two activities team. Okay. So which type of engines, which automation framework Tosca by default it is taking. Okay, now let me show you that. So all these things I'll discuss tomorrow, but I just want to show you engine categories. Are you able to see? Automation frameworks in Tosca, the two frameworks. One is Tosca is the major framework for all kind of project. By default, it will take a T-box framework one. Are you able to see the icon representation?
Yes.
If you are seeing this icon representation, the meaning of that, this is the T-box automation framework. Okay, I'll add this stuff into our Word document as well. So are you able to see the bottom of the screen? One more framework is added. What is that?
Tosca.
Classic.
Okay. So the difference between a classic and T-box framework. So are you able to see the differences?
Yes. Icon is different.
No, that gray line in icon.
Gray line inside the icon. So if you are seeing a gray line inside the icon, the meaning of that, that is a
Classic.
classic engine. Okay. So team, again, I'm repeating, it is a kind of information only. Probably you will not get a chance to work with the classic engines anymore. Okay. Because they upgraded Tosca Commander with latest features. But if you keep 3 years or 4 years of experience, probably we can say we do have experience on like 15 version or 16 version or something. At that time, this information will help you more to understand clearly. Okay, now let me open that article. Okay, let me open this article. So here, team, T classic engine, we can call it as a Tosca wizard. Earlier, we call it as a Tosca wizard. That means it is a classic engine. So if you want to see this Tosca wizard, like whenever we are opening a scanning window, so what is the option we are seeing here? X-scan, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Name of the window is X-scan. But the similar way, whenever you are using a legacy scan, at that time you are able to see the name of the window is Tosca wizard. It is a wizard window. Okay, now that is not available. So why these people are revoked this feature? This is the official knowledge base article which is released by Tricentis team. Okay, I'm just opening this. Even I'll paste within this Word document. This will help you more.
Yeah.
Team, please keep in mute. If you're not speaking anything, just put in mute. Are you able to see? Classic engine depreciation announcement.
Yes.
Okay. Classic engine depreciation announcement. So if you read this message very clearly, so why these people are revoked? So up to this classic engines are supporting Tosca 15.0 LTS. But after 15.1 version, okay, they completely remove the classic engine from Tosca. This means what are the test cases? So what are the scenarios we developed using a classic engine? You are not able to run and you are not able to execute it. That is the reason this one is remote. Okay. So earlier we have an option like a legacy scan team. So this legacy can kind of a scanning. So the similar way, what are the way we are seeing here? Let me show you again. Let me do a checkout. I'm just doing a right click operation here. So scan, you're able to see a number of options here, right? Application, API, mobile, PDF. The similar way in earlier like 15 and below versions, we have option like a legacy scan here. If we choose a legacy scan, that one directly redirect to the Tosca Wizard. That means it is a classic engine, but this is not available right now. That is the reason in the article they mentioned very clearly Tosca Wizard legacy scan anymore. Okay. So version supporting classic engines, from this version onwards, you are not able to scan. So they are not able to scan a Tosca Wizard legacy scan anymore, but previous versions test cases, like what are the test cases we developed Tosca 14th versions and 13th versions using a classic engines, they'll run in a 15 version. But if they migrated their project to 15.1, this is not supported. That is the reason they just released. Why these people are reworking this classic engine? This classic engine is having some drawbacks. Like they just removed this one. They introduced to the artificial intelligence capabilities to the Tosca commander. Clear? So they just added a new improved vision AI capabilities and copilot and generative AI. So they're just coming up with a new information, new technology capabilities. That is the reason they provided this depreciation announcement. Clear? Any questions here?
Yes, Anusha.
Yeah, please tell me. I'm just adding this image here.
So Anusha, T-Box engine is used for to scan the application.
It's a default automation framework. I
Okay.
cannot say we'll add manually. Okay.
Okay.
The default automation framework. If you are applying any scan like either application or mobile or PDF or SAP or Salesforce, what are the application category? By default, automation framework is a T-box only. If something we are not able to achieve with a T-box like scanning, then we go with the classic. Classic is nothing but it is a Tosca Wizard. Okay, so we can use here legacy scan. Clear? It's a kind of info.
So Anusha, so in the Tosca, there is only two types of framework, T-Bucks and classic. No any other framework is there, right?
Exactly. So here instead of classic, this thing is reworked, right? So they just added here Vision AI, Vision AI, Copilot. So you're able to see these capabilities in Tosca Commander, right? So by default, it is an automation framework. It is a T-box only. This point is clear.
Anusha, so you mentioned this Vision AI and Copilot. This is under T-Bucks, right?
Yeah, this is under T-box only. They just implemented. So let me show you here one thing, okay? I'm just doing a checkout. So when we switch to the Vision AI, I think it's already checked out. Right click on here, scan application. So within my system, I do have a number of windows are opened. Okay. I cannot scan all the windows with one engine, right? This Vision AI is added at part of engine. I'll show you those engines here. Application engines. I can say like application engines. So seems like a HTML engine, UI engine, UI, SAP engines, Excel, PDF. So we're able to see such a kind of engines in a scanning window. Let me show you that. So based on the window, by default, it automatically pick the type of the engine. Here you can see, are you able to see Anusha Trainer tab here? Zoom workplace. Yes, are everyone able to see, right?
Yes.
If I do a right click on here, so which engine here it is selected? UIA. Okay, so I'm just here, video frame window. Here Winx is selected. So this is annotation, UIA is selected. So Zoom workspace, like our Word document. If you do a right click here, which engine is here it is selected? HTML. Everyone able to see here Vision AI?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something you are not able to scan with the HTML or UIA, then you can go with the Vision AI to identify the elements with the help of visual clues. Okay. Clear?
Yeah. Yes, Anusha.
So here also you can see Vision AI is automatically selected. I'm not selecting these features team, but default automation Tosca itself based on the window category, it is auto selecting the type of the engine here. So if you're unable to scan, then choose Vision AI. Otherwise, the recommended thing, we always achieve the scenario with HTML or UI, very rare situation. For example, if you want to scan a screenshot, window-based application, whenever at that time, if you are not able to do it, just go with the Vision AI. Try to identify the element with the help of visual clues and save the module and close it. But even this Vision AI is also part of T-Box automation framework only. Clear?
Anusha, can you just give a demo on selecting UIX or Winx or HTML? How it?
So the HTML will capture the elements of this. I'm just highlighting, you can see. This is the UI, right? This is the HTML engine. I'm just going here. So go here. So what are the UI user interface we are seeing? This entire thing is a HTML, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. What are the elements are there within this window level? Within this window, the highlighted window level, that is the HTML document. Even if you do right click, if you want to inspect it, then even the inspection level also you are able to do. See the HTML structure only. I think it's loading here. You're able to see here HTML structure. HTML document only. Now I'm having a requirement. I just want to scan these tabs. Are you able to see the tabs? Tabs, close icon, this search bar. Let me change the color and I'll highlight here. Yeah. So these tabs, are you able to see these tabs?
Yeah.
This last minimize and maximize and close icon. I just want to scan the search bar. I just want to click on this star, this extension. Then how to scan these kind of controls? These windows. These are not part of HTML, this application point of view, right? So what are the things I highlighted? This is quite common for all web applications, correct? Yes or no?
That a browser related.
Browser level information. It's not only a browser level. This is a kind of a desktop window, right? So the Chrome or Edge is a desktop applications, correct?
Correct.
So what are the applications we do have in a desktop? If you want to test those things, sometimes we go with UI engine, sometimes we go with the HTML. It depends on the application category. Okay. See here, I just selected Tricentis window, right? If you do right click, which engine automatically selected?
HTML.
HTML. If you want to go with UI, yes, you can go with the These all are the some kind of engines too.
Anusha, but this By default, Tosca only selects this, right? Like no need for us to manually select these engines.
No need to go with the manual, okay? By default, Tosca will select these engines, okay? So if we had a situation, if you are unable to scan with the help of HTML, something you are facing issue, at the time, try to change the mode, either UI, and try to do a scanning of the element and execute it. That's it. It's not like that every time we have to go here and select here. It's a kind of information, it's already there and it's auto selected by Tricentis Tosca itself only. So you no need to spend much time here selection of the window. So later on, if you are facing any issues or any execution failure issues, at that time, situation is demanding, then go with UI engine. That's it. Yesterday, I'm not selected these engines, right? I just clicked on scan button, correct?
Yes.
So no need to do always right click to selection of the engine. Automatically Tosca itself, it will select the engine. Okay.
Anusha, like if you want to unselect any screen, so then you'll go for ignore application option.
No. Don't ignore application option. Okay.
Sorry.
So the behavior of this Xscan window, by default, it will load all these windows within the screen. Okay. If you choose ignore application, you are not able to see any window here. Again, you have to go back to Tosca command or uncheck this option, then only you are able to see these things.
No.
The behavior of scanning window, it load all the applications which are opened in our system, okay? I'm just canceling this window. So Tim, in the module section, totally we do have two types of automation frameworks. One is T-Box, another one is Classic. Classic is the very old one. So which version onwards we don't have a Classic engine in Tosca Commander?
15.1.
15.1 onwards, we don't have Classic engine. So majorly entire the module section is working with the automation framework. T-Box. T-Box only. Okay. So that is the first point. The recognition of Classic and this one. So this is the identification team. You can recognize with the help of this module. This module and this module. This is the icon representation, and even we call it as a module. Okay. The terminology here we always implement. This is the module. This is the module folder, and this registration is the module attribute. That is the terminology we used in real time. Even interviews also you have to use this terminology only. Okay. So these are the framework. So coming to hierarchy structure, let me give a hierarchy structure of this particular module section. So team, first we learn module section very clearly. Okay, step by step, try to understand because the module section is very, very important. Okay, now. So once you understand the module section, the test case development will have different mechanisms. We'll discuss into what test case development and test executions level. So the base part is the module section. So first module hierarchy. So within this module hierarchy, the first one is module root folder. Okay. So in the module section level, you are able to see one root folder. Within this root folder level, if you want to create one subfolder, you can create a module folder. Basically, we call it as a module folder. So otherwise, understanding purpose, I'm just mentioning here, it is a subfolder. Within the main folder, we are creating a module subfolder. After that, so here it is creating a module and then module attributes. Okay. Always, if you want to scan any application, the base point is the module folder. Always use scan mechanism here only. So if you are trying to do a scanning within the module level, that is not at all possible. So the module level here, you can see rescan option because it is already a scanned module. Okay. Here you will get one couple of interview question team. What is rescan? So we'll discuss that later. So the first point is here, try to understand this terminology now. Hierarchy structure. So if you go back to Tosca Commander, everyone able to see her main folder. modules main folder,
Yeah.
the left side. So this one is the hierarchy pane. Okay. So within this module folder level, I think we are able to see number of subfolders as well, right? These all are the subfolders. Okay. And even yesterday also I created one folder with the name as Parabank. Are you able to see here the bank? This is the folder. This one is the module folder. And this is the module. Even module level only you are able to see the automation framework. So the registration is the module attribute. This is the term. Module attribute.
Anisha, Parabank welcome is the module subfolder. Huh?
Yeah, module folder means subfolder.
Okay.
Okay, it's
And what about the module root folder means the
module root folder, you can see the left side top one.
Oh.
So here module root folder. This root folder is holding a number of subfolders, right? Here only you can see the number of subfolders and modules. Correct?
Yeah. Yes.
So to understanding purpose, I just highlighted here only Parabank one. Okay.
So what are the standard modules, Anusha? This will be created by Tosca itself?
At the time of project creation only, you have to enable that.
Okay.
Okay.
By default, it will create it.
By default, it will create that folder. You no need to add it.
But inside standard modules, what are the things are available?
Yeah.
Like how we can use?
Sure. Definitely we'll discuss that. Okay. So first understand the hierarchy. This is the module root folder. So the Parabank is the module folder. I can say like module subfolder. So here Parabank welcome is the module. Okay. This one is the module. And this registration is the module attribute. I'm just explaining this terminology for one particular folder only. Module attributes. Okay. Clear this hierarchy structure?
Yes, Anusha.
Yes.
I'm
Yes,
just
sir.
adding the screenshot into our Word document. So if you have any questions, just refer this one.
So, Anusha, I have one question. So, like, I used Selenium. So there only we create the master folder under that packages. Is it referring to the this like module and this module attribute like that?
Yeah, automatically one structure is added, right? A modular framework is added. Within this framework level, we are just adding a number of subfolders based on our executions. Like we have in application level different phases, right? So each phase level will create one folder and we'll add a module within that folder. So why we are maintaining these folder structures here? It is very help to the team members to identify the modules which are already exist instead of creating again.
So you are referring like module means like login module, homepage module like that, right?
You can add it here. Like for example, this is the Parabank homepage, right? I just
Yeah.
created one folder for Parabank. So within this Parabank level, create number of subfolders. One is create new account. So if you want to create a new account, what are the modules is required? You'll add all the modules within this folder level. Okay. So for example, online banking, just create one folder for online banking and add all the online banking related modules within this folder. So then what happens in real time? Basically, we'll refer these modules. Do we have any existing module created by our team members? If they are already created, just use that module instead of creating again. Okay.
Yeah, got it.
Like this, we'll add and we'll keep the modules inside it. Okay.
Anusha, one second. First to module, then root folder. Under root folder, we have subfolder. After that, attributes, right? This is the hierarchy.
And attributes.
Yes.
module and attributes. I already added that screenshot in our Word document. Probably I'll give access to you all today. This
Sure.
just go to this folder. This will help you to identify the things. So coming to a scanning. Okay. Let me do checkout tree. This checkout, check-in, all these things I'll discuss tomorrow. Okay. So if you are trying to do a scanning of new window, like new page, always go to the module folder, right click on here, then only you are able to do a scan option. So what is the best place to do a scan?
But Anusha, you clicked on the root folder, is it? No. Okay.
Module folder only. You can make a note here, either root folder or sub folder. Choose any one of these to scan application. Okay. So here you can see Parabank is the module folder. This is not a root one. So the root name is always unique. That is modules only. Modules is the root folder. Parabank is the subfolder. I'm just selecting the subfolder. Right click on here. Then only you're able to scan application. So now tell me, create new account is the folder or module?
It's the folder.
Folder. So go to this folder and now you're able to see scan option, right? Online banking is the folder. Right click on here. Now you're able to see scan option. So coming to the Parabank, welcome. This is the folder or module?
Module.
This is the module. So if you do a right click on this module, are you able to see any scan option?
No.
So here you are able to see only one option, that is a rescan.
Okay.
What is rescan? This module we created yesterday, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what is rescan?
So rescan basically like if to modify anything.
It's already a scanned module, right?
Yeah, correct.
So already a scanned module. To add any elements to the module. So two things, Tim. If you want to add any elements to the module or to modify existing module properties, then we go with the rescan. Getting my point? Let me repeat. So rescan, it is a already scanned module. Okay. So what situations we go with the rescan option? This is already scanned module. Are you able to see here? Already scanned module, even one element is also available. One control is also available. What is the name of the control?
Link.
This is already exist. Okay. If you want to add another registration related some controls within this module level, then go with the rescan and add that modules to within this. That is the one situation. Another situation, this is the registration hyperlink which we scanned yesterday. But now you are trying to execute your test case, your test case are failed because developer added some changes on this hyperlinks backend level. Okay. Means some of the properties are changed. For example, inner text is register here, but developer is added like registration 1. Okay, register 1. Properties are changed. To make this one as unique again, go with rescan. Getting my point?
Yes.
Instead of creating a one more module, just do a rescan and try to make this register as a unique. That is the one situation. Clear? Two things. If you want to add a new controls to within this module, we go with rescan. To make a uniqueness of the existing control, we go with the rescan. Two activity. Already I mentioned those 2 points here.
Anusha, if the properties are changed, how come we can?
So when we do our execution, if script is failed, we'll check what exactly the error here. Okay. If any properties are changed, we can see that error message very clearly. These properties are changed. At that time, we go back here and we'll run the script. For example, I'm just adding here 1. Okay. Let me open a parabank. This is the URL. Okay. I'm just opening. Now we are able to see registration hyperlink. Wantedly, I added here 1 thing. Everyone able to see it, right?
Yes.
In the right side property, I just added 1 here wantedly. Okay, to create error category. I just want to show you how Tosca is giving error messages to us. So go back to here and select the test case which we created yesterday. So I'm just selecting this particular one. I click on here, run in Scratchbook. I just executed only one test step, that is click on register. Now Tosca is trying to identify the register hyperlink with the help of tag and inner text. So the inner text itself I added 1, right?
Yeah, Anusha.
So probably it's given error message to us, correct? Because inner text is not matching, correct?
Yeah, Anusha.
Yeah.
What is the inner text? Basically register, but I added 1, right?
Yes.
Mostly it's give an error message to us. Just wait, we'll see. What is the error message? So the debugging is not added till now. One more thing, team, you have to add the extension to the browsers. Without extension, you are not able to run your scripts. Okay. At the time of scanning itself only, it will suggest you people to add an extension. That time you can add it. So if you are facing any issues while adding extension, I'll give you the URL. Just go there and add extension. Okay.
Anusha, can we add multiple module attributes to the module folder?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You can add number of attributes with the help of rescanning option. Or at the time of scanning itself only, you can add number of attributes.
Okay.
I think my system. One second. I'll just make it as a new window. I'll close all the existing windows. But anyway, we see the error message. So here we are getting an error message. What is the error message? Synchronization failed. Please increase the synchronization setting. I think this is not the expected one. So at the time of execution, always make sure to close all the existing windows, only run the application. Okay. I just closed all the windows now. I'm just running this one. The browser level windows. Okay. So here it's giving an error message to us. You can see what is the error message. So this is the test step. Failure. Are you able to see? Could not find a link with the following properties. What is the inner text registration 1 and tag? Okay. So if you go back to the module, what are the modules we added to? The properties of the inner text.
Register 1.
So basically, I just added 1 here, but Tosca is not able to identify this hyperlink with the help of these 2 properties, inner text and tag. If I inspect this one, right click on here. If I inspect this one, so what is the inner text here? Let me show you here. So the inspection is not required, but reference I'm just showing here. Tag is here only, but what is the inner text?
Register.
Register. So these properties are not matching, right? So that time you can go with the rescan and try to update the properties. You can go rescan, otherwise manually also you can edit these properties. Okay. Team clear?
Yeah, Anusha.
Yes, Anusha.
What are the points we discussed today?
Yeah, I have a doubt. So we have created a module subfolder called Parabank, right? So inside that Parabank, again we have created two subfolders like create new account and online banking. So is it fine to create two other submodules inside one Parabank submodule?
Yes, you can create n number of folders within the banking. Okay. So based on application, for example, this is our application, right? I'll create one folder for solutions. I'll create one folder for about us. Otherwise, I'll create only one folder for this home. So once we log in here, and what are the services? ATM services, one folder, online services, one folder, read more, one folder. You can create like this. Okay.
Got it.
So
So
this folder structure will help team members to understand what type of modules it's already exist, which is created by team members. Okay.
yes, Anusha.
Yeah.
So Anusha, I have small question. Like, is Tosca like while running the test cases, or so is Tosca launches its own browser, or like it's using existing only?
Browsers, right?
Yes,
So by default, for example, in my system, Edge is my default browser. Definitely we have one default browser in our laptops, right?
correct. Yeah.
Tosca always pick the default browser of your laptop. Okay.
Okay.
If you don't
And
want to run it, just create one parameter browser and keep which browser you want to run your scripts.
okay, okay, got it. And second question is like this. Let's take example this Parabank application. So already I have opened the Parabank application and I try to run the like script. So is Tosca separately launches this application or use the that existing open?
Sorry, I didn't get you. Come again.
Uh, so so already I have opened the Parabank application in my browser.
I already mentioned here step-by-step process, right? Open URL. After that, click on register. Then after
Yeah,
that,
yeah, that one I got it. Like I already opened the Parabank application. So meanwhile also I run the script. Okay. So
yeah,
is Tosca again launches the like application or
yes,
use the
launch the application because it will run the step-by-step process, right?
oh,
So in Tosca point of view, always recommended thing is before running your script, always try to close all the browsers. Okay. So in real time, we'll add here one thing like a kill browser task. Once we kill all the browsers, then only we'll run the script step by step.
hmm, okay. So going forward, it'll show that that things, right?
Yeah, the browser operations, each and every concept, it will take a more than 1 hour of time for me. I think some people can teach within 5 to 10 minutes also. To give some in-depth and all the possible ways, it takes time for me. I'll go with the step-by-step process and I'll explain each and everything scratch to advance. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, sure. So it's the curiosity like because I am asking like
Yeah.
because
Even real
in
time also same, Durga. Okay.
yeah, okay.
So even real time also will kill the browsers, then only we launch the application and we run the script.
Okay.
That is the major thing which we do for each test case level. We'll keep this entire kill browser into one reusable block because we have to create for each test case, right? Instead of creating, we'll keep one library and we'll call that every time. Hmm?
Hmm.
So that part we'll discuss. Okay, that is comes under
Okay.
reusable concept.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
So that's it for today's session, team. So do you have any questions? You can ask me.
Yeah, Anisha, I don't have any questions, but this issue, can you resolve the
Yeah, sure. I'll connect with you. Just stay here. Rest of the people. So please do installations and try to activate licenses today. And once you activate the license, your activity is here. Creation of the project first. After completion of creation of the project, go to module. Try to create one module folder and inside that scan one module. Let me add this application URL also in the Word document. I'll give you this folder access. So go through it and work on it. Okay.
So how about the installation procedures?
Procedure document they'll share you. I think within the WhatsApp group itself only they attach that procedure document. But anyway, I'll ping that again.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yes, Tim.
So Anisha, are you like share the drive for like installation these things, right? Installation software, like what is required, that URL and everything you shared, or you will contact with the admin?
Not required. You can ask me. I think WhatsApp group is created for us, right? Just
Yeah,
ping
yeah, correct.
there. I'll share you the links. Okay, if you required.
Okay, fine.
For the license activation part, you have mentioned that you can contact around 3:30 to 4:30.
So
can it be done in that timings or?
So once you complete the installation, then you can connect with them back and they'll activate the license. I think it's a 5 to 10 minutes job only, not much.
So one more thing is, please try to share regular videos as early as possible. Need to wait for the.
No need to wait much time, Tim. Probably I'll give you after completion of this class within 1 hour, you'll get the recording video. Okay, I'll attach in the WhatsApp group.
Yeah, thank you.
Anush,
Yes, Avnesh.
Like,
Avnesh, your voice is breaking. I can't hear you properly. So, Tim, everyone facing same issue? Are you able to hear Avinash?
No, sir.
No.
Avinash, please speak loudly. Otherwise, type your question in the chat. Otherwise, you can type in our WhatsApp group also. I'll get back to you.
Anusha, those framework engines only used for the scanning purpose or storage purpose?
There is no storage purpose, okay?
Only for scanning
One
purpose.
application is running something behind it's working, right? So what are the backend engines are there in Tosca to run the scripts and all the things? Only two frameworks, T-box and classic. Okay. It's a kind of background information only, high level information.
Okay.
So why I'm giving this information may get an interview question, what are the engines available in Tosca? So why classic engine is not available? Then what is your answer?
It is having some drawbacks. That's why they have removed it from 15.1 version.
It's not a drawback. So they just revoked that classic engine into
and added the.
Yeah. Okay. So which one is introduced? Vision AI.
Vision AI. Yeah, Vision AI. Yeah.
So which version onwards this classic engine is not available?
15.1.
15.1.
15.1.
Okay.
Anusha, one more thing. Can we get official documents from the Tricentis as a part of an audit so that it can help in
I
clearing
think
the
this
certificate?
document is not available right now, even online also.
Okay. Means like this is sufficient.
The documentation 2024.1, 2024.5, 2023 point. These documents only available. This
That,
engine related documents are not available.
can we get that one?
Yeah, simply you can go to a Google search and search here like T-Box engine framework.
No, no, I'm not. I'm not asking that one. Like,
See here, you'll get the direct official document from the Tricentis company. Here you can see documentation.tricentis.com. This is the official website. Okay.
in that we'll get okay.
So here itself only you are able to get all the engines. The right side, what are the engines is available, PDF engines, Vision AI integrations part. It's a completely high level document. If you are able to understand it, you can go through it and you can see. But the documentation is available only 2023.2, 2024 only. But if you, what are the information I just shared with you, if you want to find the document, that is not available. So the Tricentis team is removed the document. They introduced only these three versions: 16, 2023, 2024, and 2025. You are able to find only these three versions of document in online. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, team.
Anusha, I have a query.
Yes, team.
I have already 2024 installed in my system. So do I need to go for
Not
that
required.
16 one, or I can
Already
continue with this?
installed. Not required, Avinash. It's already installed. You can continue with that. Okay.
Okay.
Just
Fine.
activate the license and continue with the execution of your scripts. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, team. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anusha.
Anusha,
Thank you.
I'll share my screen, Anusha.
Yeah. So rest of the people you can drop off. Thanks to you all. Bye.
Thank you.
Yeah.